it's really come around, Robin, for me, where I got out of wrestling for a long time, and I'm starting to get back into it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like, I just...
Well, we fucking binged.
Oh, yeah, we
Like,
watched all the promos last night.
all the Vince McMahon promos.
Dude, it's so good. The lore is so good.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's okay right now.
The
But
show
like,
is sponsored by wrestling fans.
I think it's, I don't know. I like,
Cult.
I like, yeah. Wrestling
it's
fans, cult.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
But I think, I don't know. It's so good to like just watch the story and watch the goofiness of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fun to be a part of that, on that, you know? It's cool.
It's crazy because like people on the outside, it's always like, well, you know that's fake, right? I'm like, that's not the point,
No
though.
shit,
It's
yeah.
not to watch a fucking UFC.
Some of the
Right,
stuff,
right.
some of the stuff isn't fake. Like those are real
Right,
fucking
right.
falls and
Yeah.
everything.
Right.
But it's like we know
Some
it's
of the
staged.
receipts, very real.
We know,
Yeah.
we know it's staged, so it's like.
But like, it's like you go to a fucking movie and I sit in the theater. I'm like, I know Ewan McGregor isn't actually killing people with a lightsaber.
Right.
I'm not here for that. I'm here to see how the story progresses.
Right. I'm here to see fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi do his shit, bro.
Right. So like, it's the same mindset you gotta watch wrestling with. It's like, I know the Undertaker's not
Yeah.
actually dead.
Yeah, right.
I know he's not a dead man. I know he's not a grave digger. Legitimately. He's never dug a grave in his life. He's just a big dude who can throw people really well. Choke slam them.
But like, that's how you gotta approach it, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
goofy.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
fucking, you watch an old WCW match and a RoboCop comes out to save
Dude,
Sting.
it's so good. It's so fucking good. Yeah.
And Goldust dressing up as Darth Vader for like a while.
Yeah.
it was like a couple.
And I
couple
think
scenes.
it's like, it's interesting because like, I compare like Attitude Era and like the huge peak of WWE,
Yeah.
like the Raw's War and stuff
Yeah.
like that, or the Monday Night War, to like MCU Thanos Endgame,
Yeah.
Infinity War. Like
That's
it,
a good comparison.
Like it really had its peak then, and it was huge then, and everyone's eyes were on it then, and you couldn't not see it
Yeah.
then. But now it's starting to like, okay, it's only the people who really care about it.
I think that's a really good fucking comparison too. Because like, obviously you have everything that built up to it, right?
Right,
So like,
right.
if you were there the whole time, you know the story the whole time.
Right.
You hit the peak when it's the Attitude Era / the Thanos era MCU, right?
Yes.
And then you get like the couple films after it, right? You get like another Doctor Strange film,
Another
you get
Ant-Man.
another Ant-Man,
Yeah.
you know, you get Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
You get some good stuff.
yeah, you get some good stuff, and people are still around, and you
Yeah.
have those people that are like, I don't know. People say it peaked at the Thanos MCU scenes, but that Spider-Man was really good. I think it was still really good after.
Right.
And that's where you get like the ruthless aggression era with Batista and Rey Mysterio
Yeah.
and all these
Yeah.
guys. And you
Yeah.
have people, and personally, I like that era more than
Yeah.
the Attitude Era, and that's just because I grew up in it.
Right.
But like, I think that's better TV.
Yeah.
And then like you said, as it goes on, now you have like Ant-Man, Quantumania, and
It's like
all
yeah.
these like agents films and things like that. And
Yeah.
that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
It's like PG era,
WandaVision,
yeah.
Yeah. She-Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So that's a really good comparison.
no, because I mean that's like you see that happen in culture where like okay, this thing peaks here, and
Yeah.
then give it a couple years, and then this thing will peak here,
Yeah.
and give it a couple more years, and this thing's gonna peak here, and it's like okay, that's interesting to see how it all starts to play out, and
Yeah.
like why this thing like. Hulk Hogan is a cultural icon, and you know, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been popular. He hasn't been doing anything in the last
Right.
10, 20 years. But because he was so big when he was so big, that shit stays around. Like Thanos and like that, like even the meme side of Thanos
Yeah.
will probably stay around for years just because of how big Thanos was when he was, you know, like
In 10 years, if I just text you a gif of a Thanos chopper,
it's gonna, yeah, like it's gonna hit.
Really?
It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna hit just as well, you know? Yeah, it's gonna live up to that. Like that's so, but that's so true. And like, because I mean, that's how Attitude Era was now. Like you
Yeah.
can still hit the Stone Cold, yeah, and that like,
yeah.
it hits, you know?
What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, sorry. What?
Yeah, no, that's a
It-
good comparison.
Also, not a lot of people will know the LA Night. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Sorry. The Stone Cold. What?
but the Stone Cold what is? Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that's just the new what? Yeah,
it is.
it's crazy.
Yeah, LA Knight
It's
is a
good.
perfect because I think LA Knight kind of like helped me see that of like, oh, he just brought out The Rock and Stone
Yeah.
Cold and put them now, and it worked, and that's why people like him so much.
I was gonna say, it's crazy because like I've heard people who have never watched or never like really paid attention to it say they got into it because of LA Knight.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he
Like,
brings
that's crazy.
Because he brings it.
Because he's a meme now too. Like I
Right.
can
That's
fucking
how-
scroll Facebook and see him.
That's
Yeah.
how my girlfriend got into wrestling.
Or TikTok for you younger people.
Sure.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
girlfriend got into
Yeah.
wrestling through LA Night
Yeah.
because I showed her
Yeah.
I think it's just a good like I don't know. He has that like, and it's a what
And then it was Elias and Ezekiel.
Dude,
There's all the
that's good
memes.
stuff.
That's how
what
you start her in it.
what thing brings the most like charm or like awe? That's interesting because like I think a part of like Thanos was like people sided with him. People were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Thanos
He's
is
kind of got a point.
yeah." Like I kind of agree with that. He's not doing the worst thing in the world, and
They can rationalize his thinking.
right. And I think the thing with like LA Knight is he's bringing that like the big thing with the Attitude Era was like how energetic it was,
Yeah.
you know. And I think
Crowd involvement.
yes, and like it required your attention, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how LA Knight is, I think.
Yeah.
It's
I like that.
It's interesting to see it all play out.
I mean, Evan's literally wearing a Roman Reigns shirt right now.
Yeah, dude. I will acknowledge that.
Like a full, like the whole shirt is Roman Reigns. All
I
over.
wore this in tech school too in the military.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes going out to the DFAC wearing this.
What do
That's
people
pretty
say?
badass.
What do people say when they see you in that?
They're
Because
scared.
then they avoid me.
Let's clarify. It's not a wrestling. It's not like a Roman Reigns T-shirt. No, this
No.
is pictures of Roman
Yeah,
Reigns
it's like-
all over this
It's like
shirt.
a photoshopped picture of Roman Reigns just screen printed onto a T-shirt
Yeah.
on both sides.
Arms
It's front
too.
and
It's
back.
like space blue. It looks like a little galaxy everywhere.
It's like a gym shirt, but like themed Roman Reigns.
feels like it too, dude. It smells so.
That's a
fucking
really
bad
good.
when I sweat.
I really love that marketing ploy from WWE. It's like just make their biggest wrestlers wear the coolest T-shirts.
Yeah.
and then they'll sell those T-shirts.
That- dude,
and
that's
it
one of the
makes so
things-
much money.
That's one of the things when you stop and think about it, doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like nobody in wrestling wears normal clothing.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
just-
wears.
they wear their own shirt.
Yeah, they wear their own shirt and then like a crazy garb or like a leotard or
Yeah.
something like that. And it's like, okay, well, that's their thing.
Just imagine, like, anytime you were seen in public, you had a shirt that just said Shaney on it.
Shaney kicks ass. Hell yeah, dude. I would totally wear that thing every day.
But you have to.
Yeah, right.
You can't ever be seen wearing anything else.
I know he went pee pee poo poo, but I'm not a big fan of Roman Reigns. I don't think.
I don't like it.
I don't like him.
Don't get me wrong. This is this whole storyline with the bloodline thing.
I like it.
I think it's way past drawn out.
I want Jey Uso to win. I want Jey Uso to.
I don't.
I like Jey
I know
Uso.
I'm in the minority. I know everyone wants Jey Uso to win.
I think he's a cool. I mean,
I don't want to see the Usos apart. I want them as a tag team.
oh, I don't want to see the Usos apart. I just want to see Jay with the title, and I'm also just kind of. I feel like, isn't Roman Reigns the longest consecutive?
like of the modern era, third like longest holding titles.
I think I don't know. I'm kind of sick of him.
Yeah, no,
I think it's kind of outrun its. I'm ready for Brock to like kick his ass
just
or
come
something
back.
like that. Yeah.
It's so funny because
Well, isn't Brock back right now, or isn't he a part timer?
yeah, he just had a match with Cody, I think, at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But like, it's funny, for the longest fucking time, it was Brock with the belts, and he'd never show up. And everyone's like, "Oh, put it on anyone but Brock, just because
Yeah.
those have the belt on TV."
Yeah.
And now they put it in Roman. Everyone's like, "Hey, just fucking have Brock take it from him again." I don't care at this point.
Fuck it. Yeah, dude. They need to give it to Knight. Give it to LA Knight.
Dude, they won't.
No,
They need
no,
to, and they won't.
They won't.
I think the whole bloodline thing has definitely run its course twice over. Because
Yeah. What are your current WWE takes of like the whole everything right
dude,
now?
it's crazy. Everyone just assumes like I'm the wrestling guy, like
well,
of the
you
group.
were for a while.
I was for a while, and like I still know it, but like I haven't sat down and watched a wrestling show like Raw, SmackDown in over 3 years. Like I have not sat there and like Jimmy will text me, Jimmy Simoes of the Sports Avenue podcast.
Oh,
yeah,
of course,
tune in.
Yeah, will text me all the time and be like on Mondays, be like, "This just happened on Raw. Can you believe it?" And not like this, just like, "Oh my God, Gable's going over," and I'm like, "I'm not watching. I haven't watched this in."
I'm not.
We made
there
a,
right now.
Ethan will text me all the time about SmackDown stuff. I'm like, I don't get what you're saying, man. I'll catch it 2 days later on the replays.
Style and I made a video on YouTube that's going to be put on the Styles World Radio page
Ayo.
of us of his fan created wrestlers or his
all the custom guys,
all the
yeah.
custom guys
Oh,
with
mama.
you
Oh,
and
mama.
me.
I love that. I
yeah,
love
you,
that.
me, Ethan, just all like
That's great. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a banger.
It's like the
Check that out.
the 2K or the SVR08 Royal Rumble all over again, and
so
Texas
good.
Dead's there.
That's so good.
Um,
We got to do
and
another
we
like,
commentated
long
over it, dude.
stream.
Yeah,
I think we should do like a planned long stream event.
I was
that'd be
thinking you
sick.
guys should because I saw the 24-hour one.
I think if we do
yesterday again,
I think we could
just
do like
watching clips of it.
a 12-hour, or like we could even do like a couple 8-hour and like span it out. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I would like to plan it and like, okay, here. Mm-hmm. But I think, dude, that would be sick. We could
absolutely.
make a fun time of it and like coordinate it so it's like, I don't know how we would get it to work, but so that we could all do shit, you know?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a cool concept.
Yeah. I love that gaming stream. It was fun. It was a good time.
There's a lot that came from that. Like a lot of fucking dub in the cum pit with vomit, dude.
A lot of good bits came from that.
A lot of bad bits came from it.
It was Spider-Man for the last.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man for the last
and
fucking
Spider-Man.
4 hours, dude.
Yeah, you have to do a Spider-Man quote every time you get a kill.
Yeah.
And then it just went into like rambling about Spider-Man for the last 4 hours. I tried talking to you normally, and you just fucking went. You were just like,
I was Spider-Man.
Stuck in Spider-Man.
Dude, I was gone.
Stuck in JJJ.
JJ James. I was fucking gone, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, you guys been stuck in the cum pit lately?
With Dub. Dub.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for this joke.
Oh, dude, we played Fusion Frenzy, and I don't know where the fucking...
Frenzy.
I could not tell you what the fucking joke is. Somehow it got to in the cum pit, or stuck in the cum pit with Dub with vomit.
Yeah, that 24-hour stream got crazy.
What were some of the names that we were saying the other day when we were at Fortnite? We're playing Fortnite,
gosh.
and we were just saying...
I said the one that I ended on was Thyroid Johnson.
Yeah, dude. And you left the party with that? I was fucking dying.
Thyroid Johnson.
I was fucking dead.
Such an evil name.
Thyroid Johnson.
So,
you better fear him.
We were just combining just celebrity
whipping off
names.
Yeah.
Just combining celebrity names. I can't even remember some of the ones that we said. I tried asking Jordan like 2 years.
I know. I
just remember.
For context, we were playing Fortnite for a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even late is the crazy part. It was only like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And
for me, that's 11.
We were full like 5 a.m. brain.
Yeah.
Just spewing nonsense.
Oh my gosh. I went crazy.
We weren't even playing the game anymore.
We were in the lobby.
We were just sitting in the lobby bullshitting and like just saying the randomest shit. And all I remember is my kidneys were hurting from laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't remember a goddamn thing we said.
I pulled out Thyroid Johnson.
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
the first one that I remembered.
I had to dip out after Thyroid Johnson.
I don't remember a single fucking thing.
Yeah.
we said.
No, that was a good time though. Fortnite's fun, man. Fortnite's a good time.
Overall, arching point here, Fortnite's fun.
Yeah. Well, that's off air for right now.
Yeah, that's one recording down.
See you guys.
The preceding program is a StylesRebelRadio.com production.